crashing the party. Munoz, Swoll, Lawrence, Mumford, Shimoda. Wow, that is a stacked group, but it is 3rd through 7th at the moment. Can Parker Mashburn turn this start into a win? You're watching the white number 30 of Jalek Swoll trying to make moves.
Oh, it looks like Lawrence almost went down. I believe he kept it up.
74 is Munoz. He's the one dealing with this pressure from Swoll, Lawrence, Mumford, Shimoda. Brown. Into the 10 Commandments we go. Munoz, Swoll, Lawrence.
Wow.
Lawrence tripling.
Whoa, he reeled right in on Jalek Swoll. Almost hits the rear tire, Jason. Different lines, just whatever, wherever he comes from, that influence shows up when he's racing this racetrack. Yeah, look over to your left, Hardy Munoz. You've got company. Jalek Swoll is in the house, as is Jett Lawrence. They are going to be 3 wide here in just a minute.
Jett Lawrence going to try to split them down the middle. This is a corner where Swoll had a problem yesterday, just able to get through the exit before Lawrence ran into him. Swoll's in a tough spot. Yeah, Kevin, he's got to try to get Munoz while also holding off Lawrence.
Carson Mumford right behind, watching all the action happen as well as they circulate around the big sweeper. And Munoz, a tougher guy to get around than we thought. He's going to get split again. Here comes Lawrence on the Honda. Swoll, oh, they almost come to blows. 3 wide again.
3 wide out of that corner. Munoz cannot stop Swoll from getting him. So Swoll takes over 3rd.
Wow, how did Lawrence even put that together? He squeezed in underneath Munoz, not quite. Watch him through the 10 Commandments. Whatever Jett Lawrence is doing there is about a ½ second quicker.
Yeah, but look at Munoz trying to come back on Swoll right now to reclaim the 3rd place spot. Swoll just beats him to the outside to hold on to the spot. Munoz, Lawrence, right there. Grant Harlan is alone in 2nd ahead of them. Little mistake by Munoz.
There it is.
Lawrence takes advantage.
Never put his feet down. The kid was standing up the entire time. Here comes Lawrence now, setting his sights on the 30 of Jalek Swoll. Watch him through the 10 Commandments. He reeled him in last time around. See if he does the same thing. So we're going to John's party now. It's way cooler over there.
Yeah, Grant Harlan
continues to do that. He's done that 5 laps in a row.
That's got to hurt. That was a hard landing. He's going to absorb a lot of impact and use a lot of energy to do it. He's doing everything he can, though, because here comes the press from Jalek Swoll around the outside. Swoll, no running room there. He knows what he has to do. Wow. Get around Harlan to try to prevent Lawrence from getting close.
Jett Lawrence says, you guys do that. I'm going to cruise right on through here.
That's the way it looks, just like the previous Moto when they went in 250 Pro Sport. It looks like Lawrence is just patient, waiting, stalking. Swoll's throwing everything he has at it to try to get Harlan. He switches from the middle to the outside now.
Oh, and Lawrence may slip underneath Swoll and grab them both. A great execution there. Oh, and Swoll counters, gets right past him.
Oh, could not get the exit out of that rut Lawrence wanted. So Swoll continues to be the meat in the sandwich in these battles and is doing a brilliant job executing it. But can he get around Grant Harlan? Harlan and Munoz, they do not care what bikes these guys are on or if they're the big names. They're fighting him with everything they've got. Look at that. Grant Harlan pushing Swoll to hold him off.
Fighting for every position right now. There's Harlan. Swoll on the 30, sweeps around the outside. Harlan stingy with the good lines. He's going to try to jump right past him. We're going into the 10 Commandments. This is where it gets a little dicey.
What do you do? Harlan, what a great inside line? It's going to be tough. Oh, foot off the pegs. Whew.
All right, here comes Swoll. Knifes it in. Carson Mumford has come to play now. He is in the mix now.
Swoll, let's see if this inside line is going to pay off by the end of the 10 Commandments. Harlan's going to have to rush. He can't do it. Jalek Swoll has managed to make another pass while dealing with pressure. But every time he does, Jett Lawrence says,
Lawrence got it.
I'll go by as well, and he does.
Thank you very much. And now, the next guy on the list, Parker Mashburn. Here comes Carson Mumford. He has made the move past as well. Carson Mumford has reeled everybody in.
So now Swoll and Lawrence, who have come through traffic together, are going to try to catch the leader, Parker Mashburn. They took 3rd away from Munoz. They took 2nd away from Harlan. And all the while, they continue to battle each other with Carson Mumford. You called it, Kevin. He's running the pace as well.
Here comes Joe Shimoda now. He's back in 7th. He sits about 4 seconds back of these guys. All the Honda riders started within 3 bikes of each other. Now here they are on the racetrack.
And through it all, Jalek Swoll, man, he is riding hard. He's dealt with pressure. He's had to set riders up and make passes, and he's managed to survive. Mumford might be the fastest of this group now.
Here we go.
Mumford has caught Lawrence.
He is right there on the inside. Lawrence tucked in behind Swoll. And here comes Joe Shimoda now. He'll get around Harlan in just a moment.
So all 3 of the AMSOIL Hondas might be able to attack Jalek Swoll information. Got to be impressed with what Mumford has done here. He was way in the back, and he's actually closed up on Swoll and on Lawrence, and they've closed up on the leader, Mashburn, and we have a 4-rider battle for the lead.
Still 6 minutes to go, and Mumford trying to run it in early, and he might have made the pass. A surprise attack on Lawrence, and he makes the pass. Carson Mumford into third.
Mumford, where did this come from? He waited a couple laps. Now he's found his groove, and he gets around Lawrence.
Parker Lawrence, here comes the gang. They are all here. Parker Mashburn.
Oh, he's in trouble now because 3 riders are on him. Mumford looks like he's just got to find room. He has got the speed. But look at Swoll. Swoll draws up alongside Mashburn temporarily. Switches the line up again.
Inside, outside. Parker Mashburn.
Swoll takes the lead.
Mashburn fires back on the outside and tucked in right with him is Carson Mumford.
It's all on the line right now. Swoll knows it. He's made the passes quickly. Now he can use Mashburn, who's going to battle those 2 Honda teammates, Mumford and Lawrence. Can Swoll try to get away?
Wow, all that training, just sweating it out all summer, comes to fruition right now for Jalek Swoll. Takes over the point in this open pro sport class. Oh, bummer. Mumford goes down, the rear end steps out.
He was riding so well, he's got to get on that thing quickly because this pack is still close. Moto just went by. Carter Halpane went by. Back to Parker Mashburn, running second now behind Swoll. He led every lap of this one, but Swoll got him at the beginning of this lap, and it's going to be the first lap led in the books for Swoll in this moto.
This is a super deep A-class, as you well can tell. Just 7 or 8 guys. I trained with Tim Ferry for this very reason.
Yes, for a long segment of this race, Lawrence was just parked there behind Swoll, and you thought he was just waiting for his opening, but Swoll just so determined, got around Munoz, got around Harlan, then quickly got around Mashburn, and it has made all the difference because now that Mashburn is still there in second, Lawrence has not been able to do anything with him, and Swoll is checking out.
And Jett Lawrence back in third with a 156. That 154 that Swoll just threw down while battling is going to be the difference maker.
Mashburn, for as fast as those Hondas were going, he might be able to persevere and hold on for the second place spot. That would be so big in the overall. You can see the hustle now. Jett Lawrence knows he's got to go, at least try to take second, and Mashburn certainly doesn't want to give it away.
He looks like he just completely found another gear. He just settled back there, but now he is going.
Yep, he is putting the full press on Mashburn now, down to the inside.
Jett Lawrence, all the Honda kids on 250s, Parker on the big 450 in this open pro sport class made the difference on the start for sure. And as we look at our leader, Jalek Swoll, just pick a line, doesn't matter where you're at, they're all rough. There's no smooth real estate
Here's
out
Lawrence,
there.
makes the move.
So now can we ask the question, does Jett Lawrence have it in the tank to go after Jalek Swoll?
Yes, that is the question. I mean, the way that the last couple laps have gone, you'd think this moto is 100% going to Swoll, but it's not over.
White flag coming out this time around. Lap riders all over the racetrack. Great pro moto here. Parker Mashburn trying to salvage and finish up third. A great ride for Parker. Jett Lawrence is setting after Jalek Swoll as they've cleared the mechanics area. Jett Lawrence has closed in. He's less than a second behind, and this is one of his strong points until he overjumped through that 10 commandments. He was really good through there, made up some time. And we've got a race. The white flag, we got a lap and a half to go. Jett Lawrence has a shot at Jalek Swoll. So the white flag getting ready to come out. Jett Lawrence making a last-ditch push, going after Jalek Swoll, and he's got a shot. He has shaved off more than a second. He is 1 bike length away. Jalek Swoll there almost side by side. It is go time for Jett Lawrence. Out of nowhere, he is closed in on the inside. Jett Lawrence has a shot. The white flag comes out this time around. They're coming around the big sweeper now. Lap traffic will come into play. Lawrence, oh, and he almost side by side. The rear wheel almost stepped out on him. And Jett Lawrence may have a shot on the inside. Swoll shuts the door. 1 more lap, white flag action. Open pro sport, can Jalek Swoll hold on? Up and over the finish line jump, over the tunnel jump. Jalek Swoll was surprised with that move. He did not expect that. And now he is geared down for one more run at a Moto win. Behind the billboards, over to the mechanics area. We'll pick up Jalek Swoll. He doesn't even check the mechanics area. He is all business. Different lines here. Inside, there goes Jett Lawrence. No dice. Jett Lawrence, a crafty rider. Jalek Swoll, just a brute force out there on the racetrack. Here we go. Lawrence now through the 10 Commandments one more time. Watch him through here. They're both going to go inside. Who cleans this section? Can you grease it? They'll double. They'll triple. Smooth as butter. They both did it identical. He is inches away, shadowing every move of Jalek Swoll. The double. They'll hop the triple. Jett Lawrence just pressing for a mistake. We've got 3 laps riders that could come into play. We got about 40 seconds worth of racing to go. Rockstar Husqvarna versus the Honda rider. Lawrence has some moves here. He goes for the triple. Can he land it on the inside? He's got daylight. And he draws up alongside. No pass yet. Right around the big beach we go one more time. Swoll can feel every move. Jett Lawrence is putting on it. Oh, and he goes around the outside. They're going to race to the inside. Swoll, stingy with the lines. And up and over that camelback one more time. 4 lapped riders. Jett Lawrence has a shot. Again draws up alongside Jalek Swoll. He's going to slingshot. Swoll's going to be tangled up on the inside. Lawrence around the outside. They're going to come out side by side. Jalek Swoll, it's a sprint to the finish. And who's it going to go to? Oh, too close to call. And it goes to Jalek Swoll by, there's no gap. I've never seen the gap zeros. Who wins that? It's zeros across the board. There is no gap according to scoring and timing. That is an absolute tie. They absolutely tied according to scoring and timing. So Jalek Swoll, Jett Lawrence, Parker Mashburn was 3rd, Shimoda 4th, Grant Harlan was 5th, Hardy Munoz, Carson Mumford, Carter Halpane, Pierce Brown, and Tyson Johnson. Holy cow, the closest race I have ever.
That was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. First of all, you were dealing with pressure while passing riders. What was that part like? And then we'll get to the finish. But what was the beginning of the moto trying to move forward?
Well, I mean, I spun off the gate a little bit, and I don't even know what place I was. I just knew I was deep, and that I needed to make some passes. I needed to make them quick, but I knew it was a long moto ahead of us, and just tried to stay smooth the whole time.
Okay, then the last lap there, what happened, and did you even know you won?
I mean, yeah and no, I guess. I mean, we both launched off the finish line double and just looked over, and we were side by side. Didn't really know who I was going to go to, but either way it went, you know, it was a good moto for me, and just a little bit of a redemption thing from yesterday. It was just so unlike me to go down like that, and honestly still pisses me off thinking about it, but it's all good, you know. Got 4 more motos to go, and just gonna put my head down and do the best I can.
I think it showed. It felt like you were extra determined in this moto. Were you a little bit because of the way it went yesterday?
To be honest, I was just seeing red the whole time, yeah. Even out of the gate. I knew I was gonna get up front. I was just measuring the guys in front, in the back, and just keeping my eye on them, making sure I was gaining, and just looking at some of the lines. You know, I had to switch up a bunch of lines out there due to lapping and stuff like that, but it was good. I felt good, bike's good, and yeah.
Absolutely. Hard-earned moto win. Let's hear it for Jalek Swoll. Well, like I said, one of the best races you'll ever see. I don't know how you can get much better. We couldn't even tell who won, and that was just the end. The entire race had battling, because I got to have it come around the front, because a lot of the big contenders did not get the starts on their 250s. They had to move forward. Amazing run, runner-up for Jett Lawrence. We'll talk about the finish in a minute, but first of all, just talk about you and Jalek were battling each other while coming through.
Yeah, well, I obviously started off with a horrible start, and yeah, I was basically coming to turn, cruising at the back, sitting, doing nothing basically. But yeah, first lap I was able to charge through. I don't know where I was, so I didn't look at the pit board much, but yeah, then I eventually just caught Swoll, and I could have made a pass, but I got a little bit off balance, and then he was able to get around. But
yeah, just the whole time I was just eating his roost. But I tried that last few laps, but yeah, I think I have to give it up for Swoll because he rode a very good race. We definitely both charged through the pack, and yeah, like it was good moto, good riding, but not the result I wanted, but at least I got close to it.
Did you have any idea of the finish, if you had won or not?
No, I was just trying to send it as much as I can and not hit the fence, so yeah, no.
Jett Lawrence, everyone, silver medal by .0006 seconds.